Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in. I'm glad to have you. Thank you for all your support regarding this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate here. Take what does and leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself. Leave the rest. Yeah, we're going to be talking about spring, but it doesn't matter. Whenever you see this is when you're meant to see it. What are we springing into is kind of my theme here on this read. If you're interested in my artwork, here are a couple examples. I have more examples in the community tab, and as well as information below and on the community tab regarding how to get involved. Ooh, these are some good cards. Let's jump right in. What's springing towards us this spring? King of Swords and the Empress. Abundance. Figuring things out, your strategy has worked, or you've somehow pieced something together. You've pieced together your success, your abundance, what it means to you, how to get there. Your life purpose, new beginnings, how to start them. Wonderful growth here I see too. Ooh, yeah. How to get the wheel to spin. Good luck, good fortune. Knowing what's fated for you, what's meant for you, not backing down from that, I'm hearing. Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Tower. Great cards. A lot of strong cards here. This is a strong energy that's reached you now, a clarity. Yes, I am deserving of this. Yes, I understand this now. Or yes, I'm putting together the pieces of what is abundance for me and how to get there and how to keep that rolling in my life. Not lack, but abundance. Not towers, but success. Yes, excellent. While also, and I'm hearing for a lot of you, nurturing yourself, and for many of you, finding out that that is the key. Putting yourself first, nurturing self. Everything else falls into place after you do that. Whoa. Whoa. What more do we have here, Spirit? Wow, right out of the gate, we've got a lot of really good information. Yeah, I talked about Eight of Pentacles. We were talking about that energy and the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're absolutely getting clear on what to block, what doesn't serve you, what does serve you, and what gets you to a point of, this is my life purpose. For many of you, I'm hearing you were like, no, I can't possibly. And now you're like, yeah, how do I get there? Let's write this down. I want a step by step, and I've got that figured out too. Awesome. Very mystical energy, magic energy. Getting in one with your leadership, your divine leadership, your leadership team. On the other side, yeah, how to work the magic, the mysticism, the magician energy. Okay, you've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. 7-8 could be significant. 8-7 could be significant. Yeah, you just started taking action immediately on yourself. And I'm hearing, you've heard this for a long time, invest in self. And you've even said, I really need to spend more time investing in self. But then one day you said, look, I'm putting away this long to-do list and I'm just going to do something for myself. And maybe it started out small. Maybe you just went for a walk and it built from there. And you're seeing the energy changes because you're doing this for yourself. Putting yourself first. Supporting yourself first. Taking care of yourself. A lot of self-care here. Ace of Swords, Three of Wands. It's like it just hit you one day. Yeah. This is the truth. This is the way. Wow. And you've also seen your ships come in almost immediately with this shift of energy. Whoa. The energy shift is huge and the energy is big here. Transformative. Big transformative energy. Card on the floor. King of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got the King of Pentacles out here twice. King of Cups. A lot of King energy. King of Swords you've got out here. Wow, you've got 4 kings out here. Incredible. Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings. Finding your leadership. This has also helped your romantic relationships. This newfound energy, newfound way, newfound transformative you, justice. It's helped you seek justice for yourself, where, like I say, I think you've been the last person you've thought of as far as care, self-care is concerned. So many kings here because you're leveling up and leveling up and leveling up. Leveling up in career, leveling up in what you want to accomplish, leveling up in your monetary goals, putting it all together. Whoa. Connecting those dots. I really see nothing's going to stop you. Yeah, and also I'm hearing you are being driven by your heart, and that's been the key too. Driven by your heart, driven by what really moves you, driven by what's in your heart. Queen of Pentacles, the devil, and you're letting everything else fall into place. You know, all the worries, you just follow your heart. And whatever worries you have about certain things, you're recognizing that as toxic, you're staying grounded, and you're letting yourself know everything's going to fall into place. Everything will work out. Instead of focusing in on what I'm worried about all the time, I'm focusing in on what I love, and I know and I trust and I believe that everything else follows suit, will fall into place afterwards. Gulp. Wow. That's incredible. What a revelation you are having. Good for you. King, again, King of Cups. Maybe you're also meeting your ultimate love here, a divine connection. Divine pairs out here on the table who like to travel or have some sort of background with water, maybe the Navy, ships, something like that. Something else I was getting here. What is it? Oh, if it is an existing relationship that had some turbulence, you're finding your bond again. What brought you together as a dynamic duo beforehand. And then there was maybe some controversy that surrounded you or between you. There was some choppy waters here, but I feel like that's ironing out too as well with your transformative energy and the way you're going about things now. The Fool is in the reverse and the Five of Wands. No more chaos. And no more lack of movement here. You are really strong and you are moving confidently. And there is no more controversy or chaos with regards to something about inaction. You're all about taking action here. And playful. Playful energy is out here too as well. That's helping your romantic life, your love life, playful energy. Remembering what drew you to another in the first place, something like that. Making time for them. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's really tally this up because you've got another king out here. High Priestess is sideways. Okay, so for real, you've got two queens and you've got six, count them, six may be significant, kings. I've never, ever had that many kings come out. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles again, and King of Cups. So very heavy on the love here, working out for you, very heavy on the monetary, the goals being achieved, and abundance here. Now, in the course of everything going your way, I think you're also just shining brightly and very charismatic and feeling good about self. And, you know, everything I attempt comes up roses, comes up, like paved in gold type feeling. That's the King of Wands. King of Swords. Yeah, because this is what the catalyst was. You put it all together. The intellect, the worry. You put down the worry, you picked up the intellect that you have, the strategy that you wanted to put in place, and then you put it into place. And man, did you put it into place in just such a dynamic way that it has changed up your whole life. Or this could be a reminder to people to, if you've been thinking about making big changes, you're meant to have good success here by doing so. So get on board. The High Priestess sideways, that's kind of interesting to me. Maybe you're just being kind of quiet about how you've transformed. Nobody really needs to know your secret here. And also, I'm hearing that you also don't toot your own horn. You just don't. So and you also don't want, here's the Magician in the reverse and the Knight of Wands. You don't want anybody wishing you ill, because, that energy can also surround, sadly, somebody who's feeling great about themselves and everything's going their way. And then there can just be energy that is attracted to that light and wants to dim it. And you're just not giving anybody the opportunity. And I also think you have people in mind who would want to do that. And so you're not giving them the opportunity either. Yeah, good instincts on people. And maybe in the past when you thought, nobody could be like that. I mean, I've got to think the positive about others. And you do, but you're also getting very wise. Part of this whole transformation and energy shift is getting wise to people that you don't keep giving second chances to. You just get wise to them. You don't have to be any particular way against them or with them. You just are wise to them and you keep moving. There isn't any reason for them to be in your energy. And if they can't get something from you, they're not in your energy anyway. So that's why you're just keeping to yourself here on these things. Wow, I'm almost out of breath. I think you've just transformed very quickly here. So, as part of your self-care, remember to slow down a little bit. And you've figured that out too. I love this read. You've sprung into great fortune, great transformation, just a total beautiful energy shift. And with Ace of Wands, that's a great way to end this read. Complete and total focus on beginnings that are inspirational to you, including yourself, I'm hearing. You have now inspired you. Let's grab a charm. Love that. You've inspired you. I love it. Camera for me is memories. Good memories that you're making now. Look back on the good memories too that you have from the past. Yeah. And that could also be, I'm hearing some of the energy you have with this relationship that's percolating again because you're playing more and you're looking back on the good times. Yeah. And that's just almost just like a magic, I'm hearing magic stick, but I want to say wand. You've just kind of done this with a wand and beautified your whole energy and life. But it's taken hard work and you've connected the dots that you needed to connect. It's taken a lot of experience and you've connected those dots and you've got the strategy going and you're unstoppable. I love this read. I hope you do too. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel, helps me reach other people. Please do comment about if this is you. This is exciting stuff. Yeah, if you feel called to. And if you feel called to, please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. That's below in the description box. Until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.